How's it going, folks? It's Lobo and welcome back to the channel. And today we have some new The Batman clips. I'm very excited for these. And before we begin, I just want to say I apologize to those who are waiting for my Daredevil reactions and the boys. I promise I will get back on track with those. I've just been caught up, honestly, in the hype of the Batman and everything related to it. And I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I am making a mega The Batman video. It's going to be like 3 hours long where I'm just talking about my predictions, what I'm excited for, my theories, like everything going on, everything and anything related to the Batman in this movie. I don't imagine a lot of people are going to see it. I mean, who the hell wants to listen to me for 3 hours? But it's just more so a passion project from my end to really sort of see the before and the after I watch it and reflect upon it. And then perhaps when the future movies come out, I can refer to this as like my original, here's how I felt going in and stuff. I don't know. It's just more so like a passion thing because I'm so damn excited. And yeah. And also, I did see the Jimmy Kimmel clip. I think some people might have wanted me to watch that, but I watched it live. Like I wasn't there in the audience, but I watched it on my TV. Like I put it on because I just wanted to see Robert Pattinson's interview. And I was thinking maybe they'll release a clip because sometimes on the show they do. But a lot of times it's not even a movie clip. It's more so like a parody with the actual actor. And it's like a comedy sketch. So I'm like, oh God, are they going to do that for the Batman? But then they didn't. And they started playing it. And then I was there stuck in the chair. I'm like, should I go? Should I go do a reaction? I'm like, shit, I'm sucked in. I have to watch the clip. So I watched the damn clip. So I'm sorry. I should have done a reaction to that. I admit I should have. I could have. And I didn't. That's my bad. A very interesting clip, though. That one with Gordon. I know a lot of people are giving it shit for him punching and then running away awkwardly. I'm not going to go too much into that, but when I saw that, I had a feeling he was going to punch him. I was shocked by it, but I had a feeling because when they're talking about that dude, Kenzie from Narcotics, he made eye contact with Batman. He's like, are they talking about me? I see him looking at me, and the Batman's like, oh shit. He instantly turns, punches Gordon, then runs away. I mean, like, he's trying to protect him. The way they were talking was trying to make it look like an argument that they were not on sides. That's why Gordon was going all in his face and stuff. It was all an elaborate plan. You can come to that through your own sort of common sense. I'm not trying to bash on people for lacking that, but it's pretty self-explanatory even without the rest of the scene. Even being out of context, like you can understand what's going on. And then when he ran away, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, he's Adam West Batman. I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was a funny way, but it's more so the idea that Batman is running. It's just because it's something we're not accustomed to. We haven't seen a lot. Not necessarily he's intentionally running goofy. It's kind of like Batman's sense of humor in that way. A lot of Batman does have a sense of humor, but it's more so not in the way he does things that are funny, but he does normal things that we would determine as funny because as Batman doing it, it's a bit weird. Like the whole idea in the trailer where some people are finding it funny where he's like to Selena, you have a lot of cats. It's kind of like his dry sense of humor. He's making a statement, but it's funny because it's Batman saying it. Like that's the sort of humor of it. So if Batman's running, it's funny because it's Batman running, even though he's just running, doing something that he always does and that we always do. So I don't know. we have a new clip. We're going to start off with Andy Serkis and Alfred. Without going into much, I didn't even see a thumbnail. I just know this clip release. I know there's 3 clips. What I think about this first clip, I think this is going to be the one potentially where they're either talking about Selena, or I think it's going to be the one where he's like, you know, if this continues, it won't be long before you have nothing left. And then Bruce will be like, I don't care what happens to me. Like, I think it might be that one, which I'm very excited for. I'm so damn excited for Andy Serkis as Alfred. I'm telling you, if you want to know my thoughts, my mega Batman video that will release before the movie comes out on like February 28th, March 1st, one of those dates it's going to be out. But I will have timestamps in the description and in the comments for specific aspects of the video. Because if you're interested in me just talking about Alfred, I will have a part of that in the video that you can go check out. So again, that'll be coming before the Batman. Just letting you know. Anyway, I'm excited. So let's get these started. This is by Good Morning America also.
Our accounting friends at Wayne Enterprises are coming for breakfast.
Here? Why?
Because I couldn't get you to go there.
I haven't got time for this.
It's getting serious, Bruce. If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care about that. Any of that.
You don't care about your family's legacy?
What I'm doing is my family's legacy.
Yo, it's so short but so good. Oh my God, man. It's crazy because I've been so excited for this movie for 2.5 years, and everything, every clip, every promo, every interview, I've seen all the recent interviews, anything I've had to read for interview wise, like everything about this movie, I have seen. Non-spoiler leaks, anything that they release publicly, promotionally, I have seen it. So to see all my thoughts and everything sort of culminate in an actual like 30-second clip where it's exactly like Batman prequel novel that I even bought and I've read, where it's Andy Serkis is Alfred, and it's Alfred talking to Bruce and him discussing, and when Bruce calls Wayne Industries up and they're like, oh my God, Mr. Wayne, you're calling, would you like anything? Do you need anything? Because he doesn't get invested in his own damn company. And I love that. Is like, this, you're going to uphold to your family legacy. This obviously before he knows the truth about them. And he's like, no, this is my legacy, like the Batman. So I love it. Again, I'm going to go into depth on it in my video, if you're interested in that, on my talk with Alfred, but just sort of condensing it here for the sake of this. I love the sort of, not hostility, but there's a bit of tension between them, because I've been reading all of Andy Serkis's interviews, and I love what he's saying. He's going over the idea that Alfred, in a way, feels almost like he failed Bruce in a sense. He had this idea of how the young boy was supposed to turn out, and this is completely not how it was supposed to go. And now he's essentially a drug addict every night, going out, being the Batman, putting himself in danger. And I love that he carries that burden with him. And I love the sort of approach they're taking to Alfred. Like, he has the military background. He trained Bruce a bit in fighting before he went abroad and went all around the world to learn and get academics and stuff like that. And he was a code breaker too, so he's going to help him in the film potentially, like that, breaking codes and being able to rebond with Bruce like they did in the past. So everything they said about Alfred, I'm absolutely in love with. Michael Caine's personally my favorite Alfred, but my favorite Alfred, excuse me, I called him Alfred. But in all honesty, the way that they're saying Alfred is going to be in this, the way Andy Serkis is talking about the character and how beautiful the relationship between him and Bruce is going to be, because it's almost a rekindling there, and there's a bit of sadness and tragedy because of how he turned out, and he feels like a failing parent in a way. I think it's just going to be such an incredible duo between the two of them. I can really see this being my favorite interpretation of Alfred, just based on the way he's been written, and Andy Serkis is a phenomenal actor. So, I'm just so damn excited. Love to know what you guys think. Again, I'm kind of reserving all of this for my Mega the Batman video, where I will be going in depth over Alfred. So if you want to hear me talk about more Alfred, I'm going to have like a 20-minute section where I talk about everything I'm excited for about him. But this was really me just condensing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have the new clips up at the same exact time, because I'm going to upload these all at the same time. So you'll see the next one as soon as you're done this. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. And until then, we'll catch you folks in the next video.